I just finished up on this pre-drywall and I want to take you guys through some of the nice things that I'm seeing out here. This is something I don't normally see from builders. Usually they screw this stuff up royally, and that's what I'm 100% used to seeing. But man, these guys did it right. KB Homes, by the way. We're gonna start here with the shear walls. Now, these nails have to be 3 inches, minimum 3 inches on center. These marks are every 3 inches, and look, they have increased the number of nails that they've put in here. So having them smaller than 3 inches on center is fine. You're just gonna have them further apart. So they've actually increased the shear value of this wall. You got your air barrier here at the tub, and look, they didn't forget to put insulation back here. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. Too often I see that they've put up the air barrier, but there's no insulation back there, which is one of the things I always call out. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, how come you mentioned it with KB Homes? Are they paying you money? You never call out any of the home builders. Well, that's because usually my videos are about all the crappy stuff that builders do. And every builder has been featured on my videos. But you know what? I tell you what, I love giving credit where credit's due, and that's what this video is about. And so I'm not gonna mention those 2 letters anymore, but let me go ahead and show you some of the other good things that I'm seeing. When it comes to air sealing, they did not do a half-assed job on this, man. They got these packed in tight. This is something that I see them screw up on all the time. They'll seal up the top and leave the bottom, or they'll seal the bottom and leave the top, and that's where you have energy transfer coming in. Way more efficient to make sure you get the whole thing signed, sealed, and delivered. Love it. One thing that builders screw up all the time when they are loading these eye joists with other eye joists that are bearing onto them, they often remember this blocking, but they forget the blocking on the other side. And here, you absolutely have blocking on the other side. Fantastic, I love it. Usually the builders forget to insulate the hot water lines. If those lines are 3/4 inches or bigger, they need to be insulated. Well, they remembered that here. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Builder. I don't have to put that on my report. You know what else I don't have to put on my report? Overcuts at the stairs. Why? Because they drilled a hole at the corner of each step, and they use that to cut from, or to cut to. Instead of just chopping this out with the circular saw and overcutting all the way down here and over here, this makes a much, much, much stronger stair stringer. Here in the Central Texas, Austin area, it's climate zone 2A, required to have a R10 value, insulated attic stair. And they got it. It's not just a regular old cheapo attic stair that has some piece of thin ass duct board on it. No, this is proper R10 stuff. So, in fact, let me show you what's up here. Look at this. You see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I am seeing? What is all this blue? Well, this is a spacer so that there's air between where all of this duct comes in contact with other duct. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Thank you, Randy Plumlee from Shear, who taught me about this. And I call this out all the time, especially in these hot Texas summers, man. You stick your hand here in between this ductwork, if they're in contact, and it will be soaking wet. I mean, dripping wet with condensation, but not these, because they've got spacers. Those guys knew what they were doing. It's only about 110 degrees up in the top of that attic. Not the worst I've been in, not by a long shot. A lot of ventilation considering there's no ceiling, but I'm gonna make my way back down and get into the AC, man. So that said, there's still a lot of things that are gonna be on the report. Not a lot. The good thing is that they're all pretty repairable. I'm not gonna talk about any of that stuff because the purpose of this video is to just show you guys that, hey, even builders, you know, there's gonna be plenty of people who have a house built by this builder who are not happy with it. I promise you that. I promise you that. You go look online, man. All builders, I mean, I challenge you to find any builder with more than 1.5 stars, production home builder, with more than 1.5 stars on Better Business Bureau. Not gonna happen. But especially down here in Texas. But you know, I've done a lot of this builder. This is probably the best pre-drywall inspection I've seen by this specific builder. And I'm really, really happy that even the things that I did find, they're fairly easy to get fixed. You know, there's always things, but these aren't going to be complicated. They're not going to be hard. And this is the time to find them before you have to rip out finishings, before you have to rip out wall claddings, before you have to, you know, screw up 4 other things when you're trying to fix one. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to try to start making more of these. I've got a little bit more time on my hands, a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And so let me know if y'all are enjoying this video. Click like and subscribe, people. Ow!